Oh my god, a hit weekly. As long as you don't play ranked, it's a hit weekly, okay? You ready for this? They should make dark mode for SAP, bro. I got flashbanged here in the temperate rainforest. You're gonna give me a ferret with a tennis ball. You're gonna give me a moth. I gotta be honest, if this is your squad, you're going to prison. I'm not a big ladybug user, but it does have 3 HP at least. It does have 3 HP. Be a primordial pot. Hey NL, just realized you're the Evgeny Malkin of streaming, Mr. 101 who's underrated by most casual viewers and is often unfairly compared to one of the best to ever do it, Germa. So true, maybe? I don't know. I'm okay being the Evgeny Malkin of streaming. The dude did win a Hart Trophy, right? Or at least an Art Ross. Malkin underrated? I think Malkin is underrated simply by proximity to Sidney Crosby. But Malkin's a damn stud, man. Ain't no doubt about it. Mayhaps. Maybe we don't need you. He's number 2 to Crosby, but that doesn't make him underrated. I just mean underrated, you know, by sports fans, by hockey fans. Real ones know the power of Yevgeny Malkin. But I think if you're like of a certain age, like if you're like 21, you're probably like, Malkin's washed. He might be a little bit washed, but for like 4 or 5 years, he was a damn stud. And then for like 15 years, bro was very, very reliably productive. Anyway, he's basically my spirit animal, so please don't insult him. Maybe we'll try a jellyfish this time. I know it's a little bit crazy to try a jellyfish, but let's give it a try. Camel is of the utmost importance this week. And then how about a strawberry on a camel? Which makes our ladybug better for 1 turn, which seems stupid as hell. And then throw a puffin out here for a little bit of sniping. Could be worse. Bro, you're 35, you don't have a spirit animal? That's true. At some point, you become other people's spirit animals. I gotta embrace that for myself. Think Joe Biden ever played Minecraft? I'm gonna have to go with a no on that one. Joe Biden was like 70 when Minecraft came out. How would he come in the proximity of Minecraft? I think it is possible that Joe Biden has never played a video game. His grandkids? Really? You think his grandkids would be like 40 years old? Wait, let me think about that. His grandkids are probably like 30 years old. They're really coming over, hey, Mr. President, you got to check out this game. Joe Biden, like a single tear weeping on his face. Well, Cat plays. Donkey, 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 donkey. They're 12 to 26. What are you, like a marketing executive? Why you got the demo information like so handy? It's a little sus. Listen, the jellyfish isn't getting there. Better to cut and run while we can. No. Yakety yak, don't come back. He legit plays Mario Kart at Camp David. Listen, I'm not insulting Joe Biden. I'm simply saying, if he plays Mario Kart, I know for a fact bro is pure ass at Mario Kart. There is no shot he's any good. He was born like the same year that the Slinky was invented, okay? He's got the damn bumpers on. He's playing 50cc with auto steering. That's fine. He doesn't have to be a gamer. He just has to be the president. I'm just saying, like, why are we talking about gamer Joe Biden? Here's the thing, is because we don't have proper representation. We need a real gamer president. No more of this, like, you know, half-measure kind of nonsense. We finally need someone who represents our interests in the White House. Level 2 camel. If you give me a leech, I'm going to blank your dick, okay? I'm going to blank your dick. All you need to do is give me a freaking leech. It's worth it. That's why I said blank, was to leave some, like, you know, something to the imagination. Maybe I'm gonna rip it and twist it. You never know. Are you seeing this, by the way? Like, we're kind of going nutty mode. Oh! You had your chance. What about Vivek representing the gamers by being completely detestable? What, you don't like his idea of firing half of government employees exclusively based on whether their social security number ends in an odd or an even digit? I thought that was kind of like, listen, I'm not saying it's the way that I would do it, but it's certainly a bold idea. It's the first time I've ever heard of that idea. Me, when I'm employee of the month at the damn IRS for 72 years, but I get fired because my social security number is 2. Me, if I have an even social security number and even gets pulled, this is ridiculous. This is unconstitutional. It will not stand. Me, if I have an even number social security number and the odd gets pulled, oh, sorry. That's like, I wish it was me. I wish it was me, honestly. I wish it was me. We're really going to miss you around here. That sucks, man. Fuck. That fucking sucks, bro. Anyway, you know where to reach me if you ever need anything. The hell is this? They took a blobfish. There's not even any pills this weekly, and it's gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna fucking... It's gonna kind of work. True, if they really wanted to not get fired, they should have just gotten to the Social Security queue a little bit faster. Really makes you think. I did see... Oh, that's bad. They got their camel a little earlier than me. I did see that Librarian did the 50 nug challenge. You're really like, well, you're catching up, which I respect. The 50 nug challenge, it is a challenge, folks. It is. But I will say, I have to imagine that the 3-foot-long Subway sandwiches was harder. Let me think about this. Yes, 100%. Because, like, I think I did 52 nuggets or something like that. And then, like, later that day, I think Kate and I, like, went to her parents' house or something like that. Or we went to Corey's place. Like, it's not like I was screwed up for the rest of the day. Like, I was totally fine. I had, like, a little bit of a gut bubble forming for sure. It's one of those things, I wouldn't say it's like... It's not like a YouTube difficult eating challenge. It's more like it just is not good for you and doesn't feel great. 3-foot-long subs, that strikes me as a challenge, just in terms of sheer volume. Just the mass of food. can use you in a second here. I'm rolling further. Holy, that's kind of sick with it, bro. Buy the turkey? Nah, turkey's washed this week. Sorry to inform you. This ain't 2021, okay? We're operating on a different level. As you can see, everybody's running camel leech. The biggest predictor of your success this week is when did you get your camel and when did you get your leech. Oh, 48 oysters it's got to be 2x difficult versus 50 nuggets. Like an oyster is got more of everything than a nugget. It's grosser. You're eating like a little bit of sand in every single one. They're like made of salt water. I know chicken nuggets are salty, but like an oyster is like salt. One oyster is less than a chicken nugget? You're fucking crazy. One oyster is harder to eat than a chicken nugget for sure. A chicken nugget, like half of the digestion was done for you when it was produced. An oyster just came out of the damn ocean. You got all you're secreting like enzymes to break it down in your mouth. It's going down your gullet, into your stomach. It's getting mashed up by all the Brownian motion in there, pun intended. The chicken nuggets is like, they've done 90% of the work for you. That's why it tastes so good. I love that for me. No, we're not going turkey. I also feel like 50 oysters is risky. So I feel like, isn't it basically that like every time you eat oysters, you're getting like a little salmonella, but not so much that it would actually take hold in your gut. But the more you amp up the dose, the more dangerous it is. You mean mercury? No, I'm talking about salmonella. I mean, the mercury is, it's not like a little mercury is good for you. It's better for you than one thing, which is a lot of mercury. Incorrect, that's chicken nuggets. Bro, you're not getting salmonella from chicken nuggets. Do not embarrass yourself by going to I was poisoned on Twitter and saying the McDonald's chicken nuggets gave me salmonella. That's not going to happen. I will say it seems like a lot of people are getting served raw Wendy's chicken sandwiches and then getting really sick. But I always, every time I go to I was poisoned on Twitter, which I do because I follow them, and it's very funny, they're always like, check out this raw chicken sandwich I got from Wendy's. I had diarrhea afterwards for like 8 hours, but the sandwich is always half eaten. Why are you eating half of the sandwich before you take a look at you take a bite, you look at the inside of the meat, and then if it looks good, you eat it, and if it doesn't look good, you spit it out, or you like take it up to the counter or something like that. You should know immediately. They should have cooked the sandwich the whole way, but like, you know, there's human error. You really ate like half the sandwich and you're like, this shit's raw? I spin tings. Thanks for the gifted subscriptions, by the way. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I don't think we need the slug to go any further, quite frankly. I don't think sushi's that big of a coup right now, but if anything, we would like sell this slug to buy a cow to feed more milk to our camel to then buy another slug. So we're waiting for another slug to come round. Yeah, I understand. Hi, Tomo. Hi, how you doing, buddy? Would have been nice to have some death touch here. Holy cow. The mathematic is not correct at all times. That's fine. Hi, buddy. We kind of need this. We also kind of need a Spinosaurus. Yeah! He's a genius! He's a genius. Bro, this is Twitch, okay? Why are we talking about Sam Altman so much in Twitch? Your ass is not in the arena, okay? I say that with no disrespect. It's just like, brother, you live in Indiana. But this is like the same people who are like, sports. Oh, I love sports ball. Is there a big sports game today? Oh, the Super Bowl? I've never heard of it. I thought it was pronounced the Superb Owl. Meanwhile, they're in Indianapolis. They're like, did you see the news? Emmett Shear relented as CEO to let Sam Altman come back to OpenAI. And I'm like, brother, I just want a large coffee, okay? What are we doing here? I just want to talk about the weather or something like that. I don't know shit about learning language modules or something like that. I don't know anything about the damn Chat GPT. The only thing I know about AI art, or the only thing I know about artificial intelligence, I should say, is that all artificially intelligently generated art looks like an advertisement for Clash of Clans. I don't know if they trained the model. Tomo, you got to get out of here. I can't keep leaning down like this. Every single one looks like you told it, like the prompt engineering was like, make me a YouTube thumbnail as if I was in Clash of Clans. Bro, get out of here. I'm losing my okay. You know what? Hello, Tomo. Whoa. Look at the people. Look at them. Okay. He doesn't like to be picked up. He's not pissed. That's the thing. He wants to get petted. Shark me. Holy cow, my man's shedding. He's like scratching my hand. He's like, pet me. I'll pet you, but you gotta just stay over here. Get out of the cords, okay? Come on, I want you to pet me. Oh, son of a bitch. I hate when I'm running like the boilerplate meta team and then I come across some team that's doing like some genius technology. They just farmed me for like a YouTube compilation. Shit makes me sick. Sell me. Buy me. At this point, I think we're in dire straits. And I'm talking money for nothing. I'm not talking Sultans of Swing, okay? We're going to be running something like you in position 1. We'll double freeze here. We're not likely to get much more good stuff. Don't hit the snake, you piece of shit. Put this right here. Yeah, okay. Will you be playing Lewd Gym today? Yeah, I think so. I've been meaning to check it out and see what it's all about. A lot of people are saying it's just horny. I find that hard to believe. Okay, we have lost on 7 wins. We'll be showing all the scenes, all the furry scenes, all the straight scenes, all the gay scenes, all the scenes that are named something in Japanese. I don't know what it is. I don't want to say it. We'll be checking them all out. All the bonus content. Run me back. Tomo, I'm just being real with you, buddy. I don't know how to tell you this. You got to get out of here. You're just like, you're hanging around this town on the corner. You've been hanging around this old town for way too long. Brother, get out of here. Get out of here. Be nice to him? I'm nice to him all the time. I just need him to like get away from the cords. That's it. Sometimes being nice is like politely setting a limit, and then when someone doesn't respect it, yelling at them just a little bit. Let me get a moth. Get a beetle. Let me get a ferret. Hey. He's going deeper into the cords, man. Tomo's toxic. Tomo is over party. Nah, I'm just kidding. Be a juicy stinker. Cats do love electricity, man. It's kind of crazy. They go crazy for it. Tennis ball. Horsey. I don't have anything else to say, really. How you guys doing? Ruka never visits like Tomo does. It's true, and I love that for him. He visits me once my work is over. I go upstairs and Tomo's chilling, Ruka's just chilling like on a chair or something. And I'm like, what's up, buddy? And he's like, not much, what's up with you? We eat lunch together and then, you know, go about our day. Now this time we want a balloon, just like a balloon. A flying fish is an interesting lad this week, but a lizard, now maybe you could do this. You could do this. I'm not saying it's amazing, merely that it's an interesting lad. Not really a big horse guy. I love this, though. Okay. Maybe not a big moth guy. Isn't it ironic, don't you think? Hot boy Toki, you just gotta chill out a little bit, okay? Because I'm worried that, like, I'm guessing you're American, okay? You're gonna be at Thanksgiving. People are gonna be like, what'd you get up to this year? You're gonna be like, well, I've made a name for myself as a known degenerate in one specific Twitch chat. That's a simulation of accomplishment. That's not a real thing. You could do so much better. Couldn't you be like a pseudonymous Twitter shit poster or something like that? They seem to do okay. $150,000 followers, 50,000 likes on every tweet. Profile picture is Jake Gyllenhaal holding a cell phone. You know what I'm talking about. A second flying fish. Interesting. Interesting. No? Nah. Nah. No, we snooze on this. Bro, I'm literally going into the military. I told you. No, you're not, okay? You made it up. Although I did see that, did you see the U.S. military recruiting at that anime convention in New York City? Where they had like a hottie cosplayer dressed up at the recruitment booth? I did see that. They're getting smarter, people. Be careful. Young men these days are not as interested in Dodge Chargers as they used to be. You know what's crazy? I'm going to get a lot of not base for this, but just hear me out. The older I've gotten, the more I'm like, man, I fucked up. I should have joined the military. You tough it out in the military for like 12 years, you get a pension for life. No wonder so many people join the military. As a teenager, I was like, I'm never going to join the military. That seems like it sucks. Now that I'm 35, I'm like, bro, if I joined the military, I would have already been out right now, and I would have been sucking on the taxpayer teat for the rest of my life. You have the cushiest job of all time, and you're saying you should have joined the military? Yeah. I wouldn't have been one of the guys I was a little portly. They wouldn't have put me on the ground. I would have been in a chair somewhere. I would have been like the guy in charge of ordering the MREs or something like that. Plus, I could be doing this while also getting that sweet pension check, man. That'd probably be one of those like FPS streamers who's like, we don't need to go there, but you know what I mean. I said he was at 215, bro. 215. I called him out. There's a chain of command here. Yeah, like, walks in and like blows away like 17 scavs in Tarkov and then just like emotionlessly goes, clear. That's so true. Doesn't even like, if they had a heart rate monitor on, it's like their heart rate remained completely unchanged throughout the engagement. Oh, you're right. That is a Shane Gillis bit. It's a good one, though. Okay. You always have to take a leech. And if you drink Coke Zero, you always have to take a leak. I don't make the rules. What the hell is Shang Gillis? Why'd you write... He's a comedian, but why did you write it like it was the Shen Yun exploration of history through dance? Shang Gillis. Oh, man. It's 1,000 years of history through dance, Jerry. Yeah, we know it's propaganda, okay? This ain't my first year on the internet. Okay, listen. Mantis is very good. We're straddling a few too many archetypes right here. Librarian, you got any advice for this one right now? I think that like we're 4 wins in 5 rounds, no losses. Like I'm feeling pretty sick about that. We need a... I mean, Shark is a big one. It might be a little too late to rely on a camel for a 10-piece, but Shark is a good one. Spinosaurus, this might be like a summon team. Well, I mean, if you get a camel, I think you got to take advantage of it, man. I really want to buy Salt Shaker, honestly. It's a freaking shark, bro. Sucks to get rid of the lizard, but we need the shark. It's not a husky week either. I know it seems like it could be a husky week, but it ain't about that, okay? Am I gonna, yeah, sell you. No, you know what? You're better off for 1 round. No, you're better off for 1 round. Sell you, run the shark. Banana's very important. What did they do to the Beetle? Me when I see the new Beatles song. It's the laziest joke of all time. What did they do to the Beatle? Me when I get involved in the Paul McCartney's actually dead conspiracy theory. Okay. Me when I watch the new hit film Blue Beetle. Film? Hit? I'm not knocking it. The reviews were pretty good. As they often are. Also, film, fair enough. That's not really a film. It's more like a movie. Which is fine. I mean, my ass watched Deck the Halls. Starring Danny DeVito. And Matthew Broderick. And by watched, I mean had it on my right monitor for 40 minutes while I made YouTube videos, but still. Maybe. In November? Bro, it's December. Honestly, just get over it. November is like 8 days long. By the 2nd week of November, your ass is in December. If you don't live in America. We haven't even had Thanksgiving. Yes, the fuck we have, by the way. This is a big one. Coconut gun. Oh, we're going, man. We are going. Yeah, you should have had it in October like a normal country. Exactly. I don't know if I would describe us as a normal country. You could be less normal. We do eat, and by we, I mean 7 people in Montreal. We do eat spaghetti on top of our pizza, though. What are you talking about? Bro, look up Pizzaghetti. You're not familiar with Pizzaghetti? Let me guess. Anglo spotted. That's okay. I have a French-Canadian last name, but I don't speak French at all. Well, un petit peu. Je voudrais un croissant plus grand avec ananas et avoine et miel. Miel, s'il vous plaît. I'll have a pineapple, oats, and honey croissant that's very big, please. A bunch of extremely hot, well-dressed men come out from the back of the house and beat me to death with hammers. Someone is calling my name from the back of the restaurant. Someone is hitting my head with the hammer they brought from home. You know what I'm saying? Leech Camel, man. No, it's a song by The Killers. Oh! I didn't even know that was 10-piece, man. 10-piece me. Leech Camel goes crazy this week. Good order on this one. Yeah, really good order on this one. How many times have I played this game? 1,000? Yeah, it seems about right. Actually, it's probably an understatement. Desperate Housewives! The Killers may be the most Christian rock band of all time. Fate used to be believable, okay? First off, they're Mormon, which is not Christian, I think. I get confused. It is? It is? It kinda is? What's Catholicism? Christianity is like the kingdom, right? And then Catholicism and Protestantism and Mormonism are the phylums. Where are the Anabaptists? Also Orthodox, right? Also Orthodox, okay. Anabaptists are Protestants. Okay, what about the Amish? The Amish is like is that a class now of Anabaptists? Or is that a class of, they're also Protestants. What the hell, it's all Protestants? Always has been? What's Lutheranism? What's Episcopal? I'm not trying to offend anybody. The way that I look at religion within Christianity as someone who knows almost nothing about it, maybe there will be some humor here. We can all laugh at ourselves. Lutheranism is when you're Catholic or Christian, but you're from like Minnesota, right? And then Episcopalian is like when you're Christian, but you're kind of like, you do you. It's kind of like it's like a pasta primavera. It's like if you want to put vegetables into it, that's fine. If you want to use fish in the pasta, that's okay. That's pretty true. What is Episcopalian? Hang on. The Episcopalian girl I went to school with would never cut her hair and could only wear floor-length skirts. When did you go to school? Was it like 1907? That's Pentecostal. I'm learning about new ones every single day, man. What's going on? I thought there were like 5 sects. And now I'm realizing there's like 500. Who won the Council of Nicaea? Was that like an Iron Man versus Captain America type John? Who won? Did Iron Man think that the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost were 3 distinct entities? And Captain America was like, no, they're all just symbolic representations of the Lord? I don't know about any of this shit, man. That's pre-Protestantism? Holy cow. I don't know anything about this shit, man. Who taught NL to say John? I honestly just think it's funny because I'm clearly not from Philadelphia. So I think it's hilarious to pretend that I am. I also like it as kind of like, I'm trying to think of the word for it in programming. But it's like a word that can represent anything. Like the word is defined at runtime instead of at compile time. You know what I mean? It's like you can insert John into any method. Sometimes it'll behave as a noun, sometimes it'll behave as an adjective, sometimes it'll behave as a command or a threat. It's a generic, thank you. By the way, Philadelphia users, they said it was generic, not me, okay? We've made the programmers angry. We've made the Christians angry. Who's next? I was going to say Ohio, but I think the first 2 categories probably covered most of the state anyway, so no. French Canada, that's true. I've made the French Canadians angry. No, I was supporting the Francophones. The hell is this mod, bro? 3 mods, non-combined? People from Philly are mad? I think Philadelphia viewers kind of vibe with NL. We have a lot of, I'm trying to think of the right word. Why is an apple frozen, bro? What are we doing here? Both of our cities are famous for taking sports a little bit too seriously. Now, Philadelphia much more so. I know that because anytime I bring this up, people are like, that's not exactly how it went down. But like, didn't you throw batteries at Santa Claus? People are like, the people, that was a small subset of people and they brought the batteries from home. It wasn't like they were given the batteries at the stadium. Only one guy ate the horse poop, okay? Stop with it. They were not eating horse poop. He was eating horse poop. I know what it's like. People still give me shit over the Vancouver riots. I lived in South Korea at the time. I hadn't even been to Vancouver at the time when that shit happened. People are like, at least my city didn't riot. I'm like, bro, do you know how much the demographics of Vancouver have changed since 2011? There's like 8 people living here now who lived here when that shit happened. The rest of them have moved to Abbotsford because shit's too fucking expensive. It's like it's a ship of Theseus, bro. It's like the city's the same, but none of the interior parts are equivalent. Okay, give me some of this. Your ass is cooked. What's your favorite Pokemon, though? Good question. It varies. I don't know. So whichever one's in front of me right now. You made your one Abbotsford viewer mad? I don't have nothing against Abbotsford. You can catch me at Man Farms, okay? Getting a pumpkin from the pumpkin patch. Got nothing against it. It's not in America. It is very close to the United States. It is not in America. In America, they have Fred Meyer. In Abbotsford, they have Save On Foods. There's a world of difference. Our countries are very distinct. Bet you thought you were doing something slick there, Kodiak 1. Bet you thought you were doing something slick. Abbotsford also has Castle Fun Park. It's true, I've never been. I've been to Central City Fun Park. I've never been to Castle Fun Park. Can I say something without being rude? Who would I be worried about offending in this situation? A bowling alley owner? Bowling and mini golf are too expensive. I understand they are priced where they're priced because they don't get a lot of foot traffic. But at the same time, I like bowling. I would go bowling a lot more often if the shit was not like $10 a game. It's crazy. We need to have like a $4 a game bowling alley, okay? You got to get the season pass. That's not gonna. I can't. Listen, I'm 34 years old. I don't know anybody my age who goes bowling. $10 a game doesn't sound bad. $10 a game is crazy, man. Someone said a game is like 45 minutes. Not if you know how to roll the ball. Every frame is like 20 seconds long, bro. You just grab the ball, roll it, and then like 40% of the time you have to roll it a second time. Are you bowling by yourself? It's $10 a person per game. You got to rent by the hour? I'm not having like a 8-year-old's birthday party, bro. I'm just trying to clang some pins together. You're supposed to get smashed and do it slow. I think a lot of people are going to have the same experience as me. I have never had an alcoholic beverage at a bowling alley because I think I have been to a bowling alley probably 97.8% of my lifetime spent at a bowling alley was before I could legally drink. I used to stop at a bowling alley just to drink at the bar sometimes. Can I say something? This is what makes America great, and I mean that unironically. That's culture, bro. Unironically, I look at that enviably. They don't do that up here. People are getting sloshed at Boston Pizza. It's a publicly traded company. They're not going to, Bill's Lanes, ripping back a couple of hard sarsaparillas. That's Americana right there. Sound of the pins smacking. Oh, man. I got to go bowling. Kind of true, I went to Boston Pizza for beer like a month ago. That's Canadian culture. It saddens me a little bit, but it's what we got, man. Canadian culture is saying Boston pizza sucks ass, but the pierogi pizza goes kind of hard. So true. So the Canadian spotted. What the hell is Boston Pizza? It's like, imagine if the Cheesecake Factory were bad. And you're going to say, go ahead and say it. You're going to say it is bad. No, it isn't. It's good in its own league, which is like sit down, fast, casual chain restaurants. Is it Le Cordon Bleu, Heston Blumenthal, molecular gastronomy? It's going to blow your mind? No. But if you're aunt is having her birthday, it's a great place to get dinner. You know how I know that it's a great place to get dinner? We tried to go there when we were in Washington this weekend. It was my niece's birthday. Admittedly, we needed a table for 7, but I do want to say a table for 7 is not that crazy. That's 2 families. We got 1 kid, they got 2 kids, okay? We went to the Cheesecake Factory. We said, how long are we looking at for a table for 7? They said that your estimated wait time is 90 minutes. I said, suck me. Are you kidding me? 90? You got 1,500 seats in this restaurant. It's going to take us an hour and a half at 8 p.m. to get seated in the Cheesecake Factory? See you never. Next time we'll make reservations. I did not say suck me. I was just like, the place it's busy, bro. Alderwood Mall be crazy. You know where I was. It's true. The Alderwood Mall do be crazy. Took me like 8 minutes just to get out of the parking lot. I had to wait for somebody to let me turn right, even though my license plate didn't say Washington on it. Finally, I saw like 8 Dodge Rams coming, and I was like, I'm just going to let those crazy people go. I'm not out here trying to die. Finally, I saw someone with a Prius, and I was like, can I? So it's for me? And they were like, yeah, go ahead. Life's rough out here. Did you just wander around Alderwood? Nah, bro. We drove elsewhere and went to Blazing Onion, the burger joint. Was it good? It was pretty good. Didn't blow me away. It was okay. It's crazy that, I don't know if you've ever been to Blazing Onion. They have the audacity to call something Blazing Onion sauce. My in-laws were like, you got to try the Blazing Onion sauce. It's delicious. Shit is literally Frank's Red Hot sauce and mayonnaise. Can you do that? Can you just be like, we have our own sauce. It's made of 2 other sauces we didn't make. You can do whatever you want. Well, it just seems like they didn't do anything. They like DJ'd the 2 sauces together, and then they called it. They didn't say like, this is the Beyonce Halo remix by DJ Rehab. They were like, this is the Blazing Onion sauce. I'm like, there's no part of you in the sauce at all. Sorry, I figure out what the fuck we're doing here. I'm not saying DJs are all frauds, okay? You're taking words out of my mouth, or you're putting words in my mouth. I don't know what you're doing, quite frankly. All I'm saying is that if a DJ took a song that they didn't make and they were like, check it out, we changed the name so it's my song, I would be like, no, you didn't. You transformed it, but can we please keep a nugget of the original when it comes to attribution? That's all I'm saying. A sample is a different thing, but they did not sample the Frank's Red Hot, okay? The Frank's Red Hot was the dominant element. It was a cover of Frank's Red Hot at best. It's crazy that you make fun of your friends for doing just chatting for 2 hours and this is what your content's like. How is it crazy? Because I'm the only person on this website capable of doing 2 things at once? Putting down a 10 out of 10 Super Auto Pets run and also dissecting the perils of modern society, 1 chain restaurant at a time? Makes me sick. Kick his ass out? I think they were joking. I'm giving you an out. Go ahead, say it. I was joking. I didn't mean anything by it. All right, apology accepted. Don't let it happen again. Go watch some loser read Wikipedia. Bro, that's also my stream. You're making their point for them, okay? Careful. It's like you're defending me, but your defense is like more offensive than the offense was in the first place. We're putting it to the test this week. Can a non-Leech Camel team defeat Leech Camel? I don't know. I lost confidence in my expression halfway through. This one can't. I think we need... It's not that bad. I mean, we kind of needed a Mantis like 4 turns ago, but... That stings. This is Mantis Shark. They got my exact team, but 10 times better. Makes me sick. Dude, in my class, a couple of classmates uttered the words, TikTok is a more reliable source than Wikipedia. That's pretty insane, to be honest. Every subsequent platform in social media, I don't think that they make society more insane, but they definitely pull back the curtain on the amount of insane people that have always existed in society. Have you seen, Justin introduced me to Mine Girl. Have you seen Mine Girl? It's an adult woman who has been digging like a mine under her house that's just in a neighborhood. She goes into her sub-basement and uses like mechanical drills to... Basically, the only thing I can say is that it's Minecraft. She's doing real-life Minecraft, like digging long-ass hallways into the rock. And I don't know why. Like, she does literally have a minecart down there. She's down there, like breaking the rock, and then filling up the minecart with granite, and then sending the minecart back to like the start of the mine. Like, I don't know what she's doing. She's just compelled to to make the mine. It's like a serious man stuff. God forbid a woman have hobbies. I didn't say it's not cool. It is cool, as long as you ignore the possibility that like all of her neighbors' houses are going to collapse. Like, she keeps getting asked questions about like, you know, aren't you worried about your neighbors' houses collapsing? And she's like, no, idiot. I use like rebar and 2x4s to reinforce the mine shaft. And I'm like, oh, if my house was over top of the mine, I'd be like, oh, thank God. She also knows what she's doing, like to some extent. Like, she's obviously engineering minded. Like, she's not just down there with like an IKEA cordless drill plowing through the earth. Like, she's got some real know-how. I don't think she should be doing it. Have you seen Eel Pool Guy? I have seen Eel Pool Guy. Guy who lifts up like a grate in front of his house, and then there's just a shallow pool with like hundreds of eels in there, and he goes down and throws them food. These people have always existed. There's more of them now because of the fact that there's just more people in the world. But when YouTube came out, you know, you'd see some people doing some crazy stuff on YouTube. You'd be like, holy, I didn't know that this kind of community existed. And it just keeps going. They ratchet it up like every 10 years. Secretary Bird's not going to get enough done, but in a pinch it might save us for a round. Money calling. Hang on, I got to take this. I just ate my first apple that tastes like apple juice. Hey, British Columbians, did you know that we have an incredible apple in British Columbia? I kind of thought it would be pure trash because of the fact that it was the cheapest apple available at Costco. But it's called the Ambrosia apple. Because the apple was so good, you could catch my ass looking up the Wikipedia article on the apple as I ate the apple. Probably ate 30 Ambrosia apples in the last 3 weeks, if I had to guess. 1 to 2 a day. Shit is delicious. It's like almost as good as a Honeycrisp. 50% of the price of a Honeycrisp. And it was invented in BC. Give it a chance, man. If you ever see if you see an Ambrosia apple at the store and it's cheaper than Honeycrisp, go check it out. If it's the same price, you should probably just get the Honeycrisp. But I'm telling you, don't sleep on the Ambrosia. Diet Coke or Ambrosia apple? I'll follow up your question with another question. Me or PS5? Always makes me laugh whenever I see a post that's like me or the PS5. I don't want to mansplain, but I feel like I gotta get up in the mentions there and be like, lady, you know this fucker's got no games, right? Now, if it was you or the PlayStation 2, that's a tough one because there's a library on that thing and it's backwards compatible with the PlayStation 1. And that fucker can play DVDs. So, I mean, I'm just saying you should value yourself a little higher. Like a PS5, what do we got? Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Demon Souls remake? Like, come on. Gran Turismo? Gran Turismo. Elden Ring loads a little faster. Well, PS5 goated has the amazing controller. No doubt about that. Even if it is called the DualSense. And the remaster of a game released during COVID. It is hilarious that they're remaking. I thought I got trolled when I saw the screenshots for the Last of Us remastered. Or the Last of Us 2 remastered. It was like, here's the side-by-side from The Last of Us Part 2 and The Last of Us Part 2 remastered, and it's like a completely identical screenshot. Shameless. What are we doing here, man? Friendly toy repeats its ability? This might be a rare... Puma's a lion, huh? I don't know why. I guess I thought it was a warthog for a second because of Pumbaa, but this might be the rare Puma attempt here. Just don't shoot my slug, bro. Relax with the slug shooting. This one's still gonna be tough, huh? It's a nasty squad. You're gonna break my melon armor too. It was already broken. This is what it's all about right here. It's winnable. It would be nice to get a melon armor on the orca. That's not gonna happen. I'm not buying coconut armor. We'll try the Spinosaurus instead. We're fucked. This is the strongest team I've seen this week. Let's take my 9, though. It's the strongest team I've ever seen. Huge news, Eminem. Huge news, everyone. Eminem is on Fortnite radio now. Yes, I saw 20... tweets that said that's an awfully hot dropping spot, and I laughed every single time.